Hey y'all, let's talk about how I managed my lupus while on a cruise ship. Also, I'm just very happy to be back with my heated blinky because I rely on this thing so much. So basically, disclaimer, I don't know if I just got lucky and wasn't in like a really bad flare or if the things that I did actually helped keep out of a flare. Um, or minimal flare. I think I'm in a flare still, but like I still don't know exactly what my flares look like, but minimal flaring, I think. So first of all, I booked this cruise way too last minute, so there weren't any ADA rooms available that I would recommend, especially because I rented a mobility scooter. It fit in the standard room, but it was tight. There was just like maybe 6 inches of like space to get between like the scooter and the bed. But okay, on day one of the cruise, when we first got on, literally like after doing the muster drill and everything, I got a massage. Thanks to my husband's aunt. She gifted me a massage just because of everything that's been going on with me. And so I went to the spa on the ship right after I got on and told the massage therapist exactly what I had going on and my pain areas. And luckily, she was like pretty knowledgeable in lupus, and so in fibromyalgia, she focused on the spots that I told her were most painful, which right now are my shoulders and my hips. And she also just like was very cautious and kept checking in with me to see like if it felt good or if it like needed adjusting of the pressure. And she used like aromatherapy hot stones, and she also used like brushing techniques and things. It was a really nice massage. uh and I think that did help. She also like checked in, and she did like, I would say like medium pressure. Definitely not like deep tissue, but also not like Swedish. It was in the medium, in the middle, and that's what I wanted, just to get like the benefit from it. So I don't know if that helped set the pace. Also, just like I tried to keep my stress down, which cruises typically are like the least stressful vacations for me, and I think just in general, because food and everything, entertainment, and it's all just right there for you. There's really no planning involved. Um, and then, of course, like I rented the scooter. So if you're going on a cruise ship, there's this cool company called Scoot Around, and I think they work out of every U.S. port. So basically, like I contacted them, and you just give them like your room number and the scooter that you want, and you pay for it, and you arrive, and they have the scooter waiting for you in your stateroom. You don't even have to do anything. You just show up and it's there. That's fantastic. And then like your last day, you just leave it in your room and they pick it up, so you don't have to take it anywhere. You don't have to go talk to anybody or anything. It's just there for you. And if there's any issues, they work directly with the cruise line, and they have like replacements where they can help you if you go to customer service. So that was like 10 out of 10 experience. Really easy and worth it. So basically, I had the scooter for just when I needed it, and really I prioritized using it at nighttime. So day one was in Nassau and day two was in Coco Cay. And so we got off the ship and we did a ton of walking, which, first of all, like I I wore a ton of sunscreen, SPF 50 on my face. I wore long sleeves when I was at the beach. I wore a hat the entire time that I was outside. The only time that I had it off was just when I was like walking across the ship, which you see in my clips. I only took it off for that and like pictures in my videos, but otherwise I had a hat on. I brought like 4 different hats. And then the long sleeves and the sunscreen and sunglasses. And I tried to also stay in the shade as much as humanly possible. And I sat down and rested when I needed to, even when we were out and about at the ports. Those were big things. I also tried prioritizing eating healthy, like proteins and veggies. Of course, like it's a cruise ship, and yeah, my mouth is still burning off. So like Yes, I got ice cream because ice cream is unlimited on cruise ships. And um also, like, at nighttime, if I wanted a slice of pizza, like, I went and got a slice of pizza. I did not limit myself in that way, but like at meal times I prioritized like protein and veggies. Those were my big things, like fish and like sauteed veggies. And I don't know if that helped, but I was just trying to focus on like minimizing stress and doing as many healthy things as possible. I tried to rest, I tried to sleep. My sleep was really, really bad. I didn't sleep good at all any of the nights, unfortunately. But during the day, I at least took like an hour break, to go back to the room and just like lay in bed, or just take a little break because I needed that. Um, so, scooter, um, rest, sun protection, pacing myself as much as I could. And then also, like, I had all of the emergency meds if I needed them. So I had a whole like steroid pack if I need, or steroid taper if I needed it. Um, and then of course I brought my medications with me off the ship, and when I was on in the ports, and just had everything I needed there. I bought the travel insurance just in case like something happened and I need to go to the hospital, or back to the States. But all in all, it went really well, and I did okay. I really did okay. Like, I didn't have crazy pain, and I didn't have like incredible fatigue, and I think the scooter really helped with that a lot. It was pretty much like when we got back to the ship from being out in port, I used it the rest of the night. I rode it to dinner, I rode it to the shows, and I rode it around just whatever my son and I and my husband and I were doing. And that helped like save my energy. Yes, I got a lot of stares, and it was uncomfortable. I just kind of like stared back and smiled like, hey. But yeah, it really like saved my sanity and saved my spoons. That's Yeah, that's how I managed going on this cruise with my family, and I'm so glad I did, and I don't regret renting the scooter because I was able to do everything that I wanted to do when I was able to go everywhere I wanted to go with them. Oh, also I'll say on Coco Cay, they have a tram, so I also prioritized using the tram to get around the island, so I didn't waste spoons there either. I also like relied on my husband and my mother-in-law to help me with like getting stuff. So like if I was on the beach and they were going to get like a drink or something, they'd get it for me, so I didn't have to like trek across the beach in the sand. Like, that is exhausting in itself. So just relied on that help as much as I could too. But that is how I survived this cruise, and I'm so glad I did. Bye, y'all.